Well, we're here now, and we're ready to help.
Now listen, we think the mutations stem from contamination in our irrigation system. Unfortunately, the computer that operates the pumps seems to be malfunctioning, and we can't shut it off remotely. Maybe its circuits are overloaded from all the alarms going off. The computer is down the corridor past the airlock behind us. I can open that lock, but if you're gonna do your job and rescue our guys, see Rose. She has the current override codes for the greenhouse airlocks. Either way, we'll lead you to the computer room eventually. If you can get the computer working, you can shut down the pumps from there. If not, you'll have to go into the east and west fields and turn off the valves by hand. Now get going before any more of my people die.
What do you know about the computers? Sometimes I think that thing is more trouble than it's worth. It's supposed to automate all our irrigation and feeding, but it seems like it's on the fritz most of the time. Okay, I'm not going to say either of these because this isn't the best time to ask her about that, and we've already been told that that's not the main priority right now.
Yes, go. Do your job. I'll open the central airlocks for you now, but remember, we might have people trapped in the greenhouses, so talk to Rose for the door codes.
Her legs are clipping through the lab coat a little bit there. That's kind of cool. Okay. Matt Forrestal. A lean, square-jawed guy in a flannel shirt and jeans. He would look trim and healthy if his left arm and leg weren't all wrapped up in bandages, and his face all bruised and sliced up. He winces as he shifts around to look at you, but then gives a big grin as you approach. Matt, good to see... Oh shit, what happened to you? Hiya, Angie. Got hit by one of those exploding pods. Are you okay? Kathy says she could fix me up. I hope so. Hurts like the dickens. Well, take care, Matt. I recognize the uniforms, but not the faces. Y'all must be new recruits. Hope this ain't your first dance, though, 'cause I got the feeling it ain't gonna be a walk in the park. My name's Matt Forrestal, and I guess I'm the boss round here. Used to wear one of them stars, though, back in the day. How did you get hurt? Got a little too close to one of them exploding pods. Now I got a little plant-shaped shrapnel souvenir. No big, deal. What do you do as boss? Normally, just keep everything organized and humming along. Today, get blown up and fail to help my people, I guess. Sorry, Rangers. I don't mean to be all self-pity and rain clouds. Just having a shitty day. You used to wear the badge? Yes, indeed. I was a ranger. Bad before old Vargas's hair turned grey, and Ace was still at just a 3 of clubs. Quit to ran the Ag Center after I took a bullet in the gut. Missed any organs, but I couldn't move like I used to. How are your people faring? We've lost a lot of good ones, and I'm damn proud of everyone. But we haven't had widespread panic. Tensions aren't spilling over too bad. And folks are doing their honest best to help. Trying to help where they can. If you find anyone as you make your way into the complex, I'll make sure you get accommodations and compensation for helping them out. You heard about Ace's death? Yeah, I heard. Bet I knew before the Rangers did. Damn shame. Wish I could have gone to his retirement party. Hope you kids did him proud. How did you know about Ace? Heard it from one of the farmers, name of Skinner. Said he talked to some wandering merchant who'd traveled with him and seen the attack. Recognized Ace by his description. That crazy hair of his. Do you know anything about the attack that killed Ace? Sorry, wish I did. Skinner just said the merchant told him it was a strange man. But that was all. Maybe you could get more out of him. Who was this merchant? Don't know anything about him. You're welcome to ask Skinner if he's still alive. What can you tell me about Skinner? Just tell me anything, really. He helps cultivate the fungi in the mushroom caves. Good man, if a little too partial to snake squeezins. Last I saw of him, he was in the mushroom caves looking for his family, right after the plants went loco. Do you have any drugs? Mushroom caves? Below the center. You can get to them through the computer room. Perfect for growing fungi down there. Got any drugs? That's some foul stuff, like gin that was made in a bathtub someone died in. Does take the edge off from time to time, though. What can you tell me about Ag Center? Damn proud of this place. Signed on here because I figured there were other ways than shooting bad guys that I could make the Wasteland a better place. And make a profit at the same time. Not doing too bad at it either. Got a little distribution deal with the rail nomads, and hopefully soon we'll be keeping the local communities fat and happy, even Ranger Citadel. Of course, this little crisis might change all that. Serious setback. What do you know about the crisis? Don't know what happened exactly. Rose seems to think our irrigation system's been monkeyed with. Whatever it is, everything in the facility's mutating faster than we can keep track of. The plants are growing weird exploding pods, the insects are as big as bear cats. Even the men. I don't know what they're turning into, but it's horrible. It's gotta be stopped. Tell me about Rose. One of our researchers. A mentor to all the rest of us. I think she's working down the hall to the left there. See, thank you, to the left. So I assume that's that way. Nope, that's east. So left from my view, not from his view. What are these exploding pods? They're red seed pods that explode when you get close to them. That's what happened to me. Tried to go in and pull one of the farmers out, and a damn pod went off like a grenade. Still haven't got all the shrapnel out either. Stings like damnation. What do you mean by distribution? Well, the food ain't doing any good if it just sits here and rots, is it? I let the researchers figure out the best way of growing things. My job is to get it to the people. Tell me about the rail nomads? Yeah, once they got themselves straightened out, we plan to use their rail lines to ship to all our customers. But until we can stop this crisis and make sure the food is safe again, no one's going to get fed. How can we stop the outbreak? Well, I don't know if we're going to manage to find a way to reverse all this, but we got to at least stop it from getting worse, and that means we got to get that irrigation system turned off. You already talked to Kathy about that, right? Okay, do you have any supplies? Things are a little paltry around here, but I've got some gear you might make use of. That should be enough. I need ammo more than anything. He doesn't sell any. Goodbye. Well, that took a little bit longer to get through that than I expected, so let's go see Rose. This researcher took care to neatly organise his things before running for his life. Sorted biographies of famous vegetables. This has got a brilliant undertone of comedy in the descriptions. Nice. Right.
Rangers, I'm seeing one of our researchers near your position. Is that Winston? Help is coming, Winston.
They said to the east, didn't they? Hang on, let me just check my logbook. Oh, now that's west. Oh, I can hear him squelching. But look, it says, hang on. Oh, so yes, that caught me out. So it was his left he meant. But this, you see, I thought, oh, that means that way is east. But no, that way is east. Okay. So it's because he rose. A lock and a trap. Ooh. Something in there. Can I perception it through there? Right, okay. Can I open this door? I can! Don't touch anything! Rose's old science junk gives me the willies. Wouldn't that be Ace's job? Whoa! I went there! Anyway, what am I doing? Even more disorganized than the rest of the lab, this desk is full of a mess of vials, beakers, files, beakers, notebooks, and a Bunsen burner with a broken valve. Multisyllabic, incomprehensible names cover the canisters on this shelf, as do a plethora of warnings. Toxic, non-possible, induce vomiting if ingested. Sounds tasty. A few books are scattered, covering topics like organic chemistry, plant genetics, and dirty limericks? Rose, you naughty person. Equations are scribbled on the chalkboard, while a spreadsheet with columns like chlorophyll density and yield per year is arrayed on the terminal screen. This is either a tub full of dirty dishes or an experimental mold farm. This lab looks absolutely chaotic. Nothing is labelled, and there are spilled liquids and plant cuttings everywhere. Oh, I wouldn't want to touch and, wreck this carefully organised room. Yeah, okay. Alright, fair enough. Rose has a high-tech artificial left hand and a revolver peeking out from under her lab coat. If it isn't Dr. Rose. Still as creepy as ever, I see. Hello, Angela dear. Still as fearful and technophobic as ever, I see. After what I've been through, can you blame me? Rabbit arms make me nervous. Do you say the same to your old friend Gilbert? I understand he has a new leg now. I hate that thing. Told him not to get it. You would rather he was still lame? Oh, leave me alone. Sorry to be brusque, children. Everything in this room is an experiment in progress and not to be disturbed. What can I do for you? Assume you're here to help. I assume you're the help that Matthew and Catherine said was coming from the, Ranger Citadel? Pretty high-tech left hand you have. Eh? Oh, that. I lost it in a gardening accident. Travelling doctor gave me a new one. Quite a gadget, isn't it? Do you know how it works? Pfft, I'm a botanist, not an engineer. But it's almost as dexterous as the old one. Gotten quite used to it. I wish I could say the same about the fuel cell that powers it. Fuel cell? What's that? I shouldn't have brought it up. I don't like to talk about it. It's some kind of high-tech power source. The unsettling thing is that the doctor implanted it in my chest. I have a glowing blue gem set right into my sternum. And no, you can't see it. I'm much too old to be flashing my lady bumps.